following presentation is a compilation of video recorded in the Bucks Lake, Coach Lake Pond, and adjoining wetlands of the Sueur Henderson Recovery Zone. All the sequences are part of existing video under the name Our Backyard or Henderson Feathers, all produced by GrammaWorks. They are available in their entirety on YouTube, CATV, and other public access channels in Minnesota. This is Bucks Lake. For those just passing by, it may look barren, desolate, gray with ice cover, an inhospitable place. It has wetlands on both ends, and across the lake to the east, the sewer ponds of Sueur. Why would anyone lay claim to such a place? One of many who do are the eagles. As far back as 1998, when the first nest of the 5 current nesting pair built their nest, it was to the south end of the lake, just about 10 feet from the cottonwood tree that now houses the heron rookery. The pair picked a tree and began construction of their nest in January. I'm sure the lake looked barren then too, but not to the eagles. They flew in the skies above, and before long we were able to observe the pair as they fed their young while we stood on the west bluff. We lost that nest to a horrific windstorm, but after a short grieving period, the pair went upriver less than a half-mile and built another nest. That nest is known as the Kelm Nest, and that nest yielded 2 chicks this last season in 2008. But it's not just the 5 eagles' nests that exist now in the Sueur Henderson Recovery Zone that we worry about. It's the hundreds of our national symbol that come to Bucks Lake every spring. They come here because Bucks Lake is unique in the entire valley. Unique because of the springs that line the south end of the lake and provide open water even in the dead of winter, providing easy fishing for the eagles as the oxygen-deprived fish population of this very shallow lake present at those springs. They fill the trees along the shoreline. They perch on the ice. My personal high is 68 at one viewing along this beautiful lake. They sit in the trees, performing marvelous things to watch. You should come and take a look. But it's not just eagles. Bucks Lake and the surrounding wetlands are the feeding grounds and nesting area for dozens of species. A good example is this blue heron rookery. Just a few feet from the southern shoreline of the lake, it's alive with activity each year. When the herons return, they are active building and rebuilding their nests, then flying to and from the lake for feeding. It seems the herons knew Minnesota Highway 93 was a scenic byway. Their heronry here on the shore of Bucks Lake give traffic along Highway 93 a close-up view of one of nature's truly magnificent birds. If anyone is interested in observing the habits and behaviors of these birds, you have your opportunity any spring and summer right here. As the camera follows this heron flying into the lake, you can see it's not just herons. The surface of the lake is covered with life. Ducks of all descriptions, pelicans by the dozens, gulls flying crisscross, herons of the rookery, yes, but visitors too, just passing through. Egrets, more blues, pelicans resting. You name the water bird that uses the Minnesota River Flyway, and it's probably here. Why do you think such a vast array of God's creatures use this space? Could it be because it is choice? Something special about the environment? I've lived in the Minnesota River Valley over 50 of my 70-plus years, and I know of no other place where such variety is present on such a consistent basis. Even a loon swims lazily along, waiting, then dives for dinner. Pelicans fly overhead, cruising lower, in formation, circling around. They look like they're looking for a vacant spot to land, but finding none, begin to circle around for another look. The surface of the Sueur Henderson Recovery Zone is crucially important. The trees, Bucks Lake, the wetlands themselves, the oxbows, the river itself. But the skies above are just as important, because they are the highways these creatures use. They take off and land without obstruction, and that's crucial. Take a few moments with me and watch the aerial ballet above Bucks Lake in one of the most beautiful rituals of nature, the courtship of the American bald eagle. As you watch these eagles put on their display, remember this is one of the few places along the Minnesota River where you can park your car in a roadside parking area and watch and wonder. The open skies need to remain open, without obstructions in their path. This is a scenic byway. I'm sure the routing of the byway planners sought out places where the traveling public could watch and appreciate nature, close up and personal. Bucks Lake is such a place. For those of you in positions of power, deciding the routing of the proposed electrical transmission line, we hope you can see why we feel this route should be removed from any consideration. There is another route already in front of the Public Utilities Commission, known as the alternative route. It is the route we believe should be used for this much-needed transmission line. The wetlands, oxbows, and lakes between Henderson and Sueur are unique. They are connected to the river by channels that make those lakes some of the only river-connected calm water habitat in the lower Minnesota River Valley. That's how these waters are resupplied with fish. You can help by signing the Save the Zone Alternative Routing Petition. It's available for signature at Henderson Feathers, 526 Main Street in Henderson, online at hendersonmn.com, or call 248-3824 for other signing locations.